Hey guys, Yuskax here. As 2021 started recently, so once in a while I had a little bit of a moment to recall about the last year, 2020. Whitney and I had a lot of conversation about Japan and America. There's so many things actually she knows better than me about Japan. I guess if you look at the culture in Japan, I think Whitney knows better than me. If you look at the language, like Japanese, I definitely know better than her. So it's really interesting that all the phrases and sentences that she asks me in Japanese, it's not necessarily useful. Whenever she asks me the kind of question, I was like,
where did you get that sentence from? Where did you hear that?
I noticed that she looked at on Facebook, anime, and TV show. One day she asked me, how do you say this in Japanese? I don't even know how the thing came from. Basically, as long as I remember, she asked me, how do you say cats is swimming? And when I heard that, I was like, that's so random. She was like, oh, okay. I gotcha. And then she was kind of keep saying it to remember. I'm not completely making fun of her. It's very nice to start with anything that you are interested in. Whoever studying language, you should never be afraid.
Never be afraid.
You just start saying the words, phrases, whatever you got. You can say these things out loud instead of you just listening and sit down and do nothing. The fastest way to learn language is to speak up. As long as you open your mouth and start talking, and then you can start getting that how it works out. So that's a little bit of advice from me. So today we're gonna look at this video called Can Japanese Say These English Words? Alright, let's start watching. As you know, there are so many people in the city area in Japan. So as long as I know, if you see the people as many as this, that's most likely Tokyo. And in Tokyo, I assume that this place is called in Shibuya, because if you look at this intersection, it's called a scramble intersection, which actually allow people go walk across the street, the big huge road, which direction you want. So it's very convenient. I'm not really familiar with this culture and tradition, but as long as I know, the cat actually bring happiness. Oh yeah, that's perfect, because like we were just talking about a cat. When you ask me about a cat, how do you say cats are swimming in Japanese? And the cat is neko in Japanese, and this cat specifically, the one that bring happiness, is called manakineko. So manakineko means the cats that bring something, and there's something which means happiness. This kind of cat has a little kanji letter in it around his neck. It's called a fuku, which means happiness.
Refrigerator.
これなんです? I haven't heard the Japanese speak in English for a while, and the accent is very interesting. This guy's a struggling for sure. Refrigerator. It actually sounds like a alligator a little bit.
Refrigerator.
Okay, I can tell that one of the things that makes this word pretty difficult to pronounce is because of the ah. There's so many ah in it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ah. In Japanese, there's no ah and L pronunciation. There's kind of a right between R and L. When I hear R and L, most of the time I understand. I can hear that.
If you talk too fast,
most likely I don't get it. I can hear the difference between R and L if the word is something I know, but if you say the word that I've never heard, I might not get it. But it's very interesting because it's very different between you can say it versus you can hear it. But once in a while I come across with the new word that I never heard, and that has I and L in it. I would struggle hearing it. So yeah, R and L is definitely, I think, one of the most difficult pronunciations for Japanese.
Refrigerator.
Oh my gosh. So if you're gonna write Japanese in alphabetical letters, you have to know the writing system is called a romaji. So she's basically reading this word in the romaji. If you follow the rule of romaji, it's gonna be just like what she said.
Refrigerator.
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 Refrigeration.
She said refrigeration. She said refrigerator first. Some reason she changed it to
refrigeration.
なんだっけリフレンジャーリフレンターリフレンジャーリフレンリフリフリ
That's funny to watch it.
リフリジェンリフリジェリフリ
It's not even
リ
close.
フリジレンタ
リフリジェラータ
Close. Close.
レ
I think
リ
it's
フリ
close.
ゲリフリゲレーター
It's like everyone just pronouncing like G sound instead of J sound.
リフリゲレーター
refrigerator
Accent his I think he just put the emphasis in the wrong spot. As long as I understand you pronounce this word refrigerator, I can't blame him because like sometimes I do the same mistake.
レフリがあとは
シマルチャ
That's the next word.
ネスリ
シミュルタテナスリーシミュルセスリーシミュルタネスリー
サイマルティーニサイマルテイニサイマルテイニ
simultaneously
シムル
Ah, he's
タ
at the
ネ
right.
ウスリ
シムルタネンソリーシムルタネンソリー
シミュシミュわかんないシミュタネウスリひどい He threw 3 free throws.
Hold on. He threw 3 free throws. Man, this is so cruel that they just picked all the words that Japanese most likely can't pronounce. It's basically just tongue twister. Probably the native English speakers even they're gonna have a hard time pronounce them. Like if you read quickly.
He threw 3 free throws.
There is no th sound in Japanese, so this is one of the most difficult pronunciation for Japanese to pronounce th. The most Japanese pronounce th in s sound.
He threw 3 floors
Why is he trying to say it like so fast though? Calm down, bro. Calm down.
わかんないトゥルスリーヒートゥロ
Unnecessary. Necessary.
unnecessary
Unnecessary.
That's not bad.
unnecessary ancestry ancestry She shells by the
Oh, this is the
She's
tongue
hot.
twister. Yeah.
She shells by the seashore. She says she shells the seashore.
She says she shells by the seashore.
I think he's the best so far. He's not too bad.
Vincent brought vengeance very vehemently.
Vehemently. I actually don't know what this word means.
Vehemently.
Vehemently. And what does that mean? In a forceful, passionate, and intense manner with great feeling. And what is it again?
Vehemently.
Vehemently?
Vincent vowed vengeance very vehemently.
Vincent brought vengeance very vehemently.
Vincent
Oh my gosh, she was doing good, but
vowed vengeance very vehemently.
you know what? I'll admit that was funny. But at the same time, I'm not gonna blame them. It's very definitely it's one of the hardest pronunciations for Japanese, and they're trying so hard. Cruel guys, they ask them to be on the video and pronounce them. They are sacrifice themselves to being embarrassed. Anyways, that's today's video, and thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Please comment down below. Stay skaks, enjoy your day, and peace out.